and welcome to This Grand Life. I am Julie Elstrup, your hostess of the show. I'm also a photographer. And what we do on this show is we celebrate people who have inspired and empowered us. Thank you for joining us today. And thank you, Stephanie, for being here and joining us. I am delighted to chat with you about who you would like to celebrate that has inspired or empowered you.
Awesome. Thank you for inviting me, Julie.
Yeah, you are most welcome. So Stephanie and I met several years ago and have become friends. We went to Thailand together, and part of Stephanie's business is her business is yoga. She owns Tree of Life Yoga as well as Office Yoga in Northern Colorado. And she planned this phenomenal trip to Thailand, life-changing trip for me in a lot of ways. And I am so excited to hear who inspires or who you want to celebrate, who has inspired or empowered you, because you have so many great things happening in your world, in your business, in the world. So, Stephanie.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much, Julie. When you asked me that question, it's really hard to pinpoint one person, although I can probably come up with a few really good people that have mentored me over the years or really inspired me. Because I've really been so blessed to have such a beautiful career, and my career over the years has, woven in this beautiful circle of women throughout my life, and men, but women who have really inspired me and taught me and given me so many blessings. If I was to pick one person, I think one of the people that would be top on my list would be Stacy Reed. Stacy and I met when I worked for Spicy Pickle a number of years ago. They had recently, I had been working for them, and then they acquired the company, and they transitioned the company into Cybus franchising. And one of the things that I really admire about Stacy is her, first and foremost, her commitment to her family. She is an incredible mom. She is an incredible wife. She's so dedicated to her family. But what I also learned from her is her incredible work ethic. She taught me so many things, and amongst many of those things was her generosity, which gave me the opportunity to be generous, but also her incredible kindness and compassion, which is something that continues to flow from her to me in so many ways. So I think that would probably be the person that inspired me the most in my most recent life. I've had, again, so many amazing women who have, paved so many paths and allowed me to, come alongside them, and sometimes behind them to learn, and sometimes in front of them to lead. So I've been very blessed.
I love that, side by side, in front and behind. I love that, to lead. And so that leads me to a question for you, Stephanie. Actually, it's not I know the answer, but I'd like you to share it on this platform, in this audience, because we have a lot of fabulous people who see this grand life. And I would like for you to share with our audience what you are doing this year in your compassion project that we're partnering.
Yeah.
Because you, Stephanie, have been an inspiration for me to dig deeper and reach higher in this area of charitable compassion. So I'm going to have you share what you're planning, and and I get to be a part of it, which is a huge blessing for me.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm really grateful for the opportunity to share it. I about a year ago in April, so it's not quite a year, I started my journey with my 500-hour yoga certification with yoga medicine. And part of that first class that I took, studying with Tiffany Cruikshank, the founder of yoga medicine, and a number of other amazing yogis, was she shared her passion for her nonprofit, which is the Yoga Medicine Seva Foundation. And as I listened to them speaking about this, I was struck with the incredible need for me to step up and be a presence in that world and to be able to really make an impact. And one of the quotes that stuck with me my entire life is Gandhi's quote, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." So you either choose to sit back and watch, or you step up and make a difference. And I knew when I heard through the end of 2019, I was working on raising some funds and doing some little things to help this foundation. And the premise of the foundation is to help rescue children and help fund different nonprofits in India that really serve these children that have been unfortunately put in a situation of human trafficking. So it does so much work. But my target was really to say, how much can I contribute in order to rescue children? We do know that the statistics they share are every $400 rescues a child. So I set my initial goal at I wanted to rescue 10 children. And as I worked through the year, I continued to say, I need to make a bigger difference. This needs to be more. And every year I choose a word or a phrase, something that really speaks to me, and compassion became the key phrase to my heart as the end of the year rounded for 2020. And I really had this idea of, I want to use what I know, which is yoga, to give back to Tiffany's amazing cause, which is the foundation, in order to help rescue children, in order to help, remove them from these situations that unfortunately they can't. I have to be their voice in contributing financially so that others can help them. So I've put together Yoga for a Cause, and that is going to be August 15th, Saturday, August 15th in Lincoln Park in Greeley. And I am so blessed that as I've continued to reach out to, people that will participate in whatever way, shape, or form they can, including you, to be our photographer and to capture the moments of the event, we have now set our goal to rescue 25 children. And it's not even a goal, it will happen. I know that it will happen because I won't stop until that happens. So the event will be hosted in Lincoln Park in Greeley, and the lineup of 4 amazing yogis that we have teaching include Tiffany Cruikshank herself. And I'm so blessed to have my teacher be able to come and share her talents, and a couple of others that are my teachers as well, that are also teachers in yoga medicine. So.
It's going to be amazing. And I'm honored to hear your story about who has inspired you and how you move through the world, and your life and your business is also inspiring to me. That it's, when we chatted about this earlier, a couple weeks ago, it was so clear, and I can even hear it and feel it coming through on a Zoom meeting, that it's very powerful, and that you're very passionate about the Compassion Project. And I thank you for the work that you're doing. Will you send me a link and I can put it in the comments down below? So if there are people either that want to donate directly to the foundation or would like to be part of that event, we've got some time, we've got a little bit of a runway. So I would love if that can happen, that if this platform can help spread the word for the cause that you are so passionate about, and it's a beautiful cause. Yes.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'd be happy to share it. I'll share it in 2 different ways. I'll share my fundraising link if people can't participate and they would like to just donate. 100% of this goes back to the foundation. That my part in this is just to be the conduit to help.
Yeah.
And I will share the link to register. And there's 2 different ways that people can participate. They can participate in teams of 10, and a team of 10 would mean that they would actually rescue a child. Or you can participate as an individual or bring a couple of friends. So I'll share all of those links with you.
That would be great. And I'll put them down below in the comments. Thank you. Thank you so much for being on our program, This Grand Life, where we celebrate the people who inspire and empower us. I'm Julie Ulstra. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your comments below. Thank you for following the channel. And I've said many times before, this is a passion project, and it has been my honor to interview you, Stephanie, for This Grand Life.
Namaste, Julie.
Namaste.